Hi, my name is Nick Massey. I'm a student at American Military University, enrolled in the Masters of Space Studies with a concentration in aerospace science. I elected to attend this program to further develop an appreciation of the foundational principles and the importance of space studies through the role of human space exploration. During this program, one of the courses was SPST 500, Research Methods in Space Studies. Here we were required to analyze quantitative and qualitative research and statistical data related to the Apollo missions. I chose to compare and contrast the distances traveled by the astronauts on the lunar surface of the Apollo 11 through 17 missions to determine whether those distance, or that mean distance traveled, was larger than the island of Manhattan in New York. So what do you think? Do you think the mean distance traveled by the Apollo astronauts is greater than the length of Manhattan, which is about 13.4 miles long, in case you didn't know? I'll give you a second to respond. Pause the video if you need more time. All right, now that you've got your answer, let's go over the data. Since there were six landings made all in different areas, the answer gets a little complicated, but it's not rocket science, so don't worry. Of the 6 landings made, the first one, Apollo 11, they traveled in total about half a nautical mile, but they only traveled about 200 foot from the lander. It's not very far. I mean, they were on foot after all, so how far can you hike with a full spacesuit? Learning how to walk on the moon for the first time in microgravity, testing out the spacesuit, the oxygen, it's a lot harder than it looks. But as the missions progress all the way up to Apollo 17, where Apollo 17 mission, they actually conducted 3 trips outside the lunar lander, and they had the lunar rover at this point. So their total distance was 19.3 nautical miles, and the total distance from the lunar lander was about 25,000 feet, or 4.7 miles. So when we look at all the data from Apollo 11 all the way through 17 to include Apollo 13, which got 0 because they're in-flight emergency, the mean total distance traveled by the Apollo astronauts is 3.3 nautical miles, or 3.79 miles. Now, the mean distance from the lunar lander is only about 1.7 miles, which is less than the length of Central Park at 2.5 miles. So with that, I'm recommending another space race. And here you have it. If you'll join me, we're going to do the space race through Central Park and end at the Apollo Theater. Starting in the southwest corner, we'll jog through the park and then up the street and end at the Apollo Theater. We'll see if an Apollo Theater will host this. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. If this video gets enough attention, maybe we'll make it happen. But we'll put on our fun hats, get out there, do some silly dance. Let's see your space jumps, your space climbs. It'll be pretty awesome, I think. And while we're out there, it's all to raise awareness about space possibilities and to really put a geographical mindset to just how little we've truly explored out there. So next time you go for a jog through Central Park, put on that tinfoil hat and dream of the manned exploration programs that are about to come out when we go back to the moon, first land on Mars, and these other select trips. Or further, simply to uncover the unknown. If you're interested in joining AMU Space Studies program or the source for the Apollo data that I used in this video, please see the comments below. Thank you. Have a great day.